Hello again, everybody. This is Derek, and we'll be getting started here in about 10, 12 minutes, something like that. Um, I'm a little early. I've decided to get in and set everything up, get everything ready, and the players should be coming on to Discord momentarily. And then once we're all here, we'll get started.
No war too small. Battles on the tabletop will conquer all. Heroes made of plastic, armies clash and roar. Wargaming in miniature, let's fight some more. Tiny soldiers on a grand paper plane, rolling dice to echo cannons refrain. Kingdoms rise within this tabletop dust. In strategy and chaos we place our trust. The generals lean with a calculating stare. Hands of fate guide moves with a flare. Tiny hills climb where valleys fall steep. Battles fought while the house stays asleep. Wargaming dreams on a six-sided star. In this microcosm we travel so far. Heroes die in fields of green and battle stage, a world in miniature engaged, with hands that guide the fates of men. The echoes of their clash begin. Each move a story, each step a tale, through crafted lands where dreams prevail. The dice decide the fate unknown, a kingdom built from seeds we sown. The battle cries in silence ring, a world of war where heroes sing. Through painted scenes and crafted lore, we fight for glory evermore. The clash of armies, the thrill it brings, in tiny realms where courage spring. Each piece a soldier, each game a war. We march to victory on this floor. In every role a destiny swings, a miniature world where passion clings. Through strategy and daring lore, we live the battles forevermore. In the quiet of the battlefield's design, miniature armies march in line. Strategies unfold in measured time. Derek leads with a plan refined. The clash of forces under moonlit skies, echoes of history in their cries. A game of minds where tactics rise. Victory awaits where courage lies. P&O notes trace the paths of war. Electric whispers open the door. Derek commands with wisdom's lore. Through the chaos, he seeks to explore. The clash of forces under moonlit skies, echoes of history in their cries. A game of minds where tactics rise. Victory awaits, courage lies.
Battles unfold on the tabletop plane. Strategies drawn in the heat of the game. Figures align in the miniature frame. Victory whispers through the thunderous rain. Each move a dance in a silent ballet. Clash of minds in a tactical fray. Through painted lands where armies convey the thrill of conquest at the break of day. Miniature worlds where stories are told. Warriors clash as the battles unfold. In the heart of the game, courage takes hold. Realm of strategy, daring and bold. Realm of strategy, daring and bold.
Hello.
Hey, dude.
How are you doing this evening?
That's dandy.
Oh, that's always good. Dandy is good. Okay, where are we at? Where I'm trying to find something here. But luckily, I still got some time here. Admin tokens, admin art. Where the hell did I put this?
I guess we're in Carleon. Carleon.
You guys are still in Oxford.
That's right, we went to Oxford.
Yeah. Yeah, and the king is missing.
Yeah. We can't have that. That
Right.
can't be happening.
Right, and that's why I need to.
Oh, is Merlin missing too? It might be
Mer-
the reason why he's missing.
yes, Merlin is missing as well. Hey there, Mr. Mason. How are you doing tonight?
What's up? I'm good.
Voila!
Haha.
Oh, goodness. Let me find the player, the party token. If I drag it, will it appear? Boom, it appears. Okay, now, if I shrink it down where it fits right in the little thingamajigger, boom, and then I select both of them, right click and group. Where is it at? Advanced transform, maybe? Yep, group. There we go. I can move it as one. Good deal. Now let's shrink
Yeah,
that
my
just
hypothesis is that Merlin took Arthur somewhere.
You're probably right.
Privately.
Yep. I'm hearing feedback. I don't know if somebody's got their mic on with their headset or whatever.
That's why I use push to talk. So background.
Yeah. I blame Mason.
I wasn't listening, but you're probably right.
Okay. I made a promise last week that
Yes.
I am unable to fulfill, and I will probably be unable to fulfill for a couple of weeks. What I said was I would have a handout for some entourage. Well,
Uh-huh.
that book is in depth, and there's a lot of details in that book. And
Ooh.
yeah, and so I've only read about half of it, and I'm not just gonna start pulling Entourage out until I get a good grasp personally.
That's fine.
Once I
Yeah.
figure it out, then I'll included in the game. But basically, you guys have enough money now that you can actually hire people to be in your family, in your own personal. Uh, they call it something. They call it a. Here, let me open the look. Nesme or Mezzany or something like that. Let me see what they call it. They don't call it a family.
So now we just need to get, like, some land, hire the right people, then our family's set, and then we get a title in there somewhere, and then we're just nobility.
Okay, it says every knight has a squire, probably a wife, and perhaps additional squires. Okay, entourage. An entourage is part of a household that travels with the knight. and lives with him when he is at home. These are his servants. They include one or more squire, professionals, and possibly soldiers. Then there's the mesni. A knight's armed guards are his mesni, pronounced mesni. Okay, I said it right. They live in his house and will kill and die for him. They patrol the manor, which your home, and police like tasks. Um, a landowner may be required to supply foot soldiers. You're not landowners. Yeah, I mean you're homeowners, but not landowners. Family, the and it's not spelled like you think it is. It's famuli. The famuli, the family, are the inside household, the lord and lady's servants. Here they are all commoners, save for the handmaiden of the lady. This book largely ignores the family. Okay.
Well, guards and soldiers, that would be more of a vassal name. Because we live in a castle, so we don't need guards and stuff like that. The whole place is guarded.
Yes, but you might want to have a guard in your house when you're away to protect your wife.
Well, if we have a house, then we're vassal knights. We're not no longer family knights.
No, you're still a household knight. You just have a instead of a barracks room, you have been given a private quarters.
Yeah, Arthur doesn't have one huge house. He's got a bunch of little houses too.
Right.
He said, "Yeah, have one of those."
Have one of those. Nobody else is using it. Okay, so I'm really only waiting for Owen. Um, as you know, I posted that little thing in um, as a heads up to Josh, like what he had missed, and I got no response from him. I haven't heard from him in a week, 2 weeks actually, because last week he just said he was going to be 30 minutes late. I don't know where Owen is. He didn't say he was going to be late or not present or anything like that.
Yeah, I might be wrong, but I think during this time, if you're a family knight, the castle guards guard the wives, and they have soldiers on the grounds that do.
Yeah. There's definitely guards that guard the castle and stuff like that. No, and I was going to take some time tonight to kind of go over what's going on in Carlion, but we've got a little bit of ways before we get there. Um, but yeah, there's definitely guards and stuff like that that man the walls and things like that. It's just up to you to decide if you want to add to that or not. You don't have to. You can leave it up to the castle guards.
And they usually have handmaidens as well for everyone in the castle, actually.
No, handmaidens. No, handmaidens are kind of uh, think of them like a squire to a knight. Handmaidens are for ladies, and that is a resource that is that's a that's a resource that has to be paid for. So if you got like three handmaidens, you're gonna have to pay for three handmaidens. You gotta feed them and clothe them. Just like any squire that you take after your first. Your first one is included in your personal upkeep that Arthur is paying for. But if you want more than one squire, which some people like to have stroll around with like 12 squires or whatever, they would have to pay for them. If you think you're that good of a trainer. Most knights have one squire. But you might, and also almost all squires are nobility, come from some noble family, like another knight or some other noble. But there is a very rare chance that a squire can be a commoner. Um, it the book specifically says that commoner squires are a game decision because you won't find that anywhere else.
Well, we were trained by a trainer and not actually uh, different knights.
No, no,
We were trained by one knight.
correct, but
Well,
you each
yeah,
had your own knight.
yeah, but they didn't train us.
Nah,
We were trained
no.
by
Yeah, you
the
were
other.
trained by the communal Dame Aspara
And we could
usually.
do that with our extra squires as well because it'd be hard to train all your squires when you're on the road all the time.
That's right. Well, right, unless you bring them all with you all the time, which you probably, yeah, you bring at least one or two of them with you. But yeah, like if you have, like, let's say you get a musician to accompany you, a clergyman to come along with you, a, I don't know, some,
A healer? It would be good.
like a healer, yeah, or a like a horse, like a maybe an armorer or something. You bring all these people with you. You might bring a couple extra soldiers with you. Not necessarily squires, but yeah, you can hire soldiers as well. So and
That's a good idea. They could help you in battle.
and they can, yeah.
Yeah, you could have a footman. Yeah.
Except they would have to be mounted, unless you were always going to fight dismounted, because they're not going to come running alongside your horses. But if you and for them to be mounted, that's a little bit of a um,
Well, footmen could be transported by wagon.
not in the fight. You're not going to be in a wagon.
No, they'll get out when they're in a fight. They use they use pikes and long spears, so they don't have to be on a horse. They're armed to fight horsemen.
No, no, I understand, but they wouldn't be fighting with you. They'd be fighting in the same battle as you, but not.
Yeah, in the same battle.
Yeah. Okay, now how do I close this? I just opened something that I don't want open.
Someone just popped in.
Yeah, I don't know how to close this window.
There's Sir Caradoc.
I just closed Discord to get rid of that window. Owen, hey, how are you doing, my man? No volume. Can anybody hear me? Ah, I wasn't in the room. Okay, yeah, I closed Discord to close that window.
Seems like Discord have a different sound now when entering the voice channel.
Yeah, it's yeah. Hey Owen, I didn't hear you, but that was because I was not in the right room.
No, no worries. I thought the game started at 7:30 for some reason instead of 7. That's why I'm late.
Well, you're a horrible person because of that.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's all right. You made it. Um, okay, so now that I feel that we're all here, because I'm not sure about Josh. I don't know about him. Um, Something's probably going to happen with me and him. Let's go ahead and get started. If you remember right, we were in Oxford. You woke up and there was an announcement that the king is missing and that Merlin is missing as well. And Sir Kay said we need to go look for him. Do we all remember that? I hope we do. Um, Let me make sure I'm.
Have they found any horse tracks or any evidence of direction?
King Arthur is missing, nowhere to be found. Merlin is also gone. Uh, Kay is organizing groups to go out into the wild and search in various different directions. If you're, since you mentioned it, if you're a good tracker and you feel that uh, when you go out and you look for tracks. That'd be great. Everybody's basically doing that. We're hunting for the king. There's something going on. I fear the worst. That kind of stuff. Now, Caradoc is wounded gravely. You are sitting right at about 8 hit points, if I remember right.
Yep.
And one more point will put you unconscious or something,
Yes.
right? All right. So, are you going to allow your injury to prevent you from searching for the king? I'm
Common
calling
sense.
I'm calling your honor into question.
Oh.
Well, if he didn't do that badly,
You can get on a horse and you can ride. I'm not asking you. This is Sir Kay talking to you. I am not asking you to engage in combat with, you know, um, the abductors or whatever. But if you can, you're going to be with your allies. And he points at uh, Sanson and Gwyneth. He says, you're going to be with them. Um, but your skill as a hunter might come into might be needed. But then again, if you feel that you want to stay and rest and here, you can make that decision on your own. You're an adult.
well, do we have any wagon assets we could use? We could put him in the back of a wagon.
No. Yeah, there's wagons, but that's not what's going to happen. You have a squire that can hold you up if you can't stand on your own.
Yeah, Caradoc will come and at least help look.
Yeah, he based Sir Kay is a dick. Okay, just if you haven't figured that out by now, Sir Kay is he's very, how do I say this? He takes every opportunity to
He's a douchebag.
to be mean, or not mean, but to be Yeah, like he's just a jerk. Um, his nom de guerre, I guess if you would call it, is Sir K the jerk. Okay. All right. So, do you guys have any specific direction or place that you would like to look, or are you gonna let K kind of direct which way you go? Because he's grabbing knights and guards and stuff, and he's in the middle of directing them. You have an opportunity to just mount your horses, grab your squires, and head out. You don't necessarily have to listen to him. He's not your boss, really. He is the boss, but you've never formally been told that he's your boss, if that makes sense.
Caradoc, can you find any tracks for us? Use your skill.
So Caradoc actually took when he apprenticed with the animal person. The animal training. He took that in horsemanship rather than hunting. I don't know if he's
Oh, all right.
necessarily like a better hunter than anyone. Skill is only 5 in hunting.
Yeah, mine is only 7, but it's better, I guess. I could try, I guess.
Go ahead and make a hunting roll. Everyone can make a hunting roll because you're all looking. You're not.
I got a question. Could I use a passion?
Yes, you can use a passion, but
Or a
remember
loyalty companion?
you can only use a
Oh,
passion
loyalty
once.
Arthur. Arthur, that's right. Homage Arthur.
Okay, you can only use a passion once a day, and
Yeah, I know.
if you want to use this for hunting, you can do that.
All right, let me roll. Would it be loyalty king or homage Arthur? It can be either one, right?
They overlap. They can be either one.
All right. Oh, really? Oh
Okay,
my God.
so you get a minus. Make an homage Arthur roll again. Okay, so you have a minus 10 on your hunting.
So I got a negative, so there's no way I'm going to find any trap.
Right.
But I put a
So
check by it. Then.
You
Well,
could
you
get
put
a
it-
1.
you put a check by homage,
Yeah.
not by hunting.
Yeah,
Yeah. But you still can roll your hunting because you might fumble.
You might get a 1.
One does not succeed.
Really?
Really?
Oh,
If you
minus 10.
have a 0 or less, you cannot succeed.
7 minus 10.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
your fumble chance goes up. So, did you put the minus 10 in there?
Oh, okay, I'll do it.
No, hold on. What you rolled a 14, so you didn't fumble. Because a 7 minus 10 would be minus 3, so you would fumble on a
17?
17.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I love that. That is such a good feature.
Yeah, so you didn't fumble, but you don't see anything. And everybody failed. Okay. So there to be honest, this is a castle, right? It's Oxford. There's roads that come and go. It's not on the main Roman road. That's the red line. But it is still a pretty well-traveled road, and so there's tons of tracks. There's tons of horse tracks, wagon tracks, and you would have no idea which one is his. That's what I'm trying to say. There's no way you would have had to crit to maybe found something, but even a success wouldn't have.
Well,
found
we don't
anything.
even know if they were on horses.
Well, that's okay.
That's correct.
We're pretty sure where they're going.
Which is
It's either somewhere secret and Merlin related, or they're going to see the Black Knight.
Sir Pellinor?
Yeah,
Okay. Is that where you guys are going to go look?
that's where I'm going.
Yeah, let's go there. I
Okay.
think you're right.
This is the quote. You arrived just in time to see King Arthur struck down. So, as you pull in, you see Pellinor just whack him over the shoulder, and Arthur falls to his hands and knees, and King Arthur holds a broken sword. Around him lies shattered lances, plural. It has clearly been a long, hard fight. And Arthur held his own.
I guess he didn't use the sword of legend.
Oh, it's broken.
What? How could it be broken?
It's shattered. So what are you guys going to do?
I'm
I
gonna stand still and watch until it's clear that it's done.
Okay.
I'm going to
So,
check on Arthur and make sure he's all right.
so this um
A chivalrous knight wouldn't interrupt a duel.
right.
The duel is over.
Pellinor, right. Arthur's on his hands and knees with a broken sword, and Pellinor is standing over him with his sword pointed down, both hands on the pommel, over Arthur's neck, and he's getting ready to jam it into Arthur's neck.
I thought it was first blood. He's going to try to kill Arthur?
I'm not saying.
The duel is on his honor. If he hasn't given up, I will not interfere.
Okay. From the shadows, I mean, you don't even realize that Merlin is actually standing amongst your horses. You rode up, and now all of a sudden Merlin is standing next to you. You don't know where he came from, and he looks up at you that you mentioned that, and he says, "The king will benefit from this duel. Control yourselves." And then Sir Pellinor says, "The king!" and he screams it out, and he said like he heard what Merlin just said, and he says, "Oh, forgive me. I can't control myself. I'm going to kill you." And he starts to strike Arthur, and you see Merlin kind of like make a hand gesture, and then Pellinor falls asleep.
I was going to tell him Merlin do something.
Pellinor just like gets real drowsy and then falls back, and then all of a sudden you hear a very soft snoring coming from his helmet. And what else do you do?
I'm going to check Arthur out and make sure he's not too badly wounded.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll offer him a hand to help him up.
Okay, so
Merlin, could
you
you
go
help him
over
out
to
with his wounds?
you go over to Arthur and you start looking at him, and Merlin doesn't get in your way, but he kind of ushers you away from Arthur. It's up to you
That's
to
all
kind
right.
of agree with that, but he's like, you have another task. Speaking to you three.
Okay.
Yeah, he could have more than we can, so yeah, I'll move aside.
A beast most foul stands between us and the king's goal. Will you assist in this task and fight it?
Definitely. You know, why do you have to ask? You don't even have to ask.
Then follow me. And he walks off over the hill through the woods.
Let's follow him, brothers.
Yeah.
Even you
I mean,
there,
I know better than to tell Merlin no.
even you, Sir Caradoc.
I won't. Going to say no.
Okay, he leads you towards a large pond. Now, did you bring your horses or did you walk on foot like Merlin?
On foot like Merlin.
On foot. Yeah.
Limping, but on foot.
Okay. Okay. So your squires will take care of the horses and watch them and everything. That'd be fine. So you three knights go through the woods to this pond. I think it's a pond. Uh,
Hmm?
a beast most foul. Uh, it leads you towards a large pond. Something at the water's edge stirs and a shape begins to emerge.
I guess that's the target.
I have a picture.
Holy
Josh is
Moses.
here.
What the frick is that?
Hey,
Oh, yeah,
Josh.
yeah, 4 swords. Oh, look at this.
Can't hear you, but that's okay. You must be muted.
It said he has 4 swords.
I'm talking about Josh.
Oh.
Yeah, we could.
What
I
layer of the
can.
abyss did he come from?
Yeah, I can get you into this real quick if you unmute yourself. Otherwise, I won't.
There we go. I couldn't hear y'all for a minute.
Okay. All right. So you guys see this. A shape begins to emerge. Though humanoid, it is clearly not human, for its entire body is a sickly shade of translucent green. As it rises, its left arm forms into a large shield, while on its right, lumps push from the body like tentacles and then form into arms bearing swords.
What layer of the abyss is this guy from?
This is the most horrific thing I've ever seen.
As it continues to rise from the water, you can see it sitting atop a horse shape, but no visible seam between the two. It is one creature, like a centaur, but without. But uh, think of a centaur, but with the body in the center. If that makes sense. It's definitely a vile creature.
I did not run away.
Merlin says, "This is your task. Slay the Knucklebee."
Actually, their tactic would be to attack the mountain, get dismounted.
Merlin steps back, watching keenly. Okay, so I'm going to bring you over to a different map.
This creature must be from the abyss.
Who knows?
Demon.
Yeah, just a second. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so um, the task at hand is kill this creature. Uh, the because it's a simulated mounted creature, only three people on foot can attack it, which just so happens there's three of you. If you were mounted, only two of you could attack it. There's the character sheet. I was like, where the hell is the character sheet? But because it's mounted, it gets the height advantage.
Well, it gets minuses for 3 people attacking.
Yeah, we'll see. Sounds reasonable.
Okay, so here's the plan. We're gonna hit it.
That sounds good to me. Okay, so who? It's gonna fight back. It's gonna apply. Sanson, are you using a maul or using sword and shield?
Now I'm using a maul.
Okay, Gwyneth, sword shield.
Yeah.
Caradoc.
Yep.
I suggest we take that creature mount out first, and then
Okay,
we can get him
so
on a horse.
it's all one
We
creature.
kill the mount first.
It's one creature. It just looks like two creatures.
It's one creature.
It's one. Yeah, there's no separation between the bodies. Okay, so the Knucklebee is going to apply. It has a shield, right? And it has multiple swords. It's going to apply its shield against Sir Sanson, but only Sir Sanson.
Huh?
It's a limitation.
Incredible.
It doesn't get a minus for using a large shield on a horse, but its minus is it can only apply the shield against one person.
Fair enough.
So, who wants to go first?
I don't think it really matters. I'll go first.
Yeah, it's simultaneous. But it can attack
My initiative, I'm going to attack. So.
Yeah.
So we'll go with it. Is everyone going to announce their movement?
Everybody's stacking it. Everybody's stacking.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll roll it.
Yeah.
-5.
-5 for the height advantage. Yep.
Yeah.
I get +5 for height, but also -10 for multiple people. So we'll just give them -5. Okay.
Bad roll.
Yeah. I did 23 damage. No, I
You
didn't.
got a critical? Oh my! You got to start rolling those criticals, Derek.
Yeah, I still got to roll critical damage. That's only normal damage.
Yeah, I know.
Plus, I believe your maul's broken, isn't it?
No, he has to fumble for that.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought swords broke things on a critical.
No. Swords don't break. It's a defensive thing, not an offensive thing.
Oh, right. Okay.
But either way, I did 36 points of damage.
-10 is 26.
Yeah.
This battle's not going to go good.
Is that more than your
It's more than my major wound.
okay. Go ahead and mark off the hit points. And create a damage line. Gwyneth, if you want to go next.
We're not going to win this battle.
Ah. I like my odds.
Don't forget,
-5.
There are passions.
You're right. On my honor, I will not fall.
It's not an honorable thing to fight this thing.
Dang. Okay. Loyalty companions.
That will work.
I've got this injured guy and this unconscious guy.
Yep, that'll work.
A success.
Okay, so you get a plus
towards my
5.
sword.
Yeah, you get a plus 5.
Excellent. +5. He's got a height advantage, so 0.
Right. And I'm
Fair
still
enough.
at -5. Because it's simultaneous.
That is a success.
-5.
That is a bigger success.
I rolled a 9. And you rolled a 7. Okay.
Yeah.
So I hit you for 12, but you get to use your shield, so you take no damage.
Correct.
Is 12 more than your knockdown?
My knockdown is 14.
So no. Okay, Caradoc.
I'm sturdy.
Do you want to use a passion?
I don't know a passion that would necessarily apply here.
There's quite a few.
Maybe homage to Arthur, but
Yeah. The whole reason why you're here is because of Arthur.
I considered that.
yeah, I'll try a passion. Hopefully, don't
Which one? The homage to Arthur?
homage to Arthur.
Yep. Go for it.
Come on, 1.
Okay.
There's a 1 in it.
Yeah. So you get to, that's pretty high. Damn, you got 18. You get to add 5 to your any skill that you choose, and you might choose sword.
Yep.
Okay. So
And then the height advantage, so it just becomes a 0.
right, it cancels it out. But I have a
Yeah.
-5.
Okay, here we go with the arming sword.
I fail.
I succeeded.
Okay, so don't forget to roll damage.
Oh yeah. 19.
Okay, and add another d6. Because it is a fairy creature, and all fairy creatures take an extra d6 from iron or steel.
Okay, so a total of 22.
22. Okay. Also, because it's a fairy creature, it cannot suffer. Oh, wait, armor. Forgot about armor. He's got 5 points of armor. So I'm going to do 17 damage instead. 17 is not more than his major wound. Why do I say that? Because as a creature of fairy, it cannot suffer major wounds. It still has hit points. It just can't suffer a major wound. Unconscious. Nope, not down to unconscious level yet.
Yeah, and 17's going to hurt no matter how many hit points you got.
Right. Checking its knockdown. Yeah, its knockdown is on par with a horse, and it's 40.
Jeez.
Just FYI. So if I was to put hit points there, and
I mean, to be fair, he's got,
-17.
4 arms, 4 legs, 2 heads.
That helps.
He's technically always pointed up.
That's right. So now it's a new round. So I'm going to apply my. You just did a serious amount of damage to him. So he's going to apply his shield to Sir Caradoc.
Fair enough.
Now he will get height advantage and -5, so he is at +0. You both are passionate with a height advantage, so you're also at +0.
Okay.
So everybody is natural. So everybody's natural.
Dang. Okay.
Okay, Gwyneth, you want to go first?
Get him. I failed by it one. That would have been so good.
No shield, so you take 24 damage minus your armor.
Yeah. Jeez. Okay. So I take 11. No, so 13.
Which is not your knockdown. No, I'm sorry, not your major wound.
Knockdown would be the 24.
Correct. So roll.
Not my major wound, but it is. I fumbled.
Okay. So you fall down.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for the second one.
Thought
I was, but I wasn't.
Don't forget to create a wound line and mark off the
I
points.
currently am 13 horseman thing.
All right, Caradoc, it's up to you.
Oh boy.
I just fumbled.
That's good.
Get him.
And I got a success.
I don't know why you don't have a line that rolls damage as well.
I'm not sure. Oh, I'm not rolling off of my arms, I think is why.
Yeah, you got to create that weapon, and
Yeah.
that's all right. That's all right. Don't forget to add a d6 to damage.
Yep.
I don't get to use my shield against you.
If you click and drag the roll button, like next to the weapon you make, you can drag it to the bottom of your character sheet to make it a macro.
Okay.
And then it'll be at the bottom of the screen.
Or you could just click damage.
Yeah. No, let's just roll the character damage. I'll roll the d6. So 15. Plus 6, 21.
21. Okay. Minus 5 armor. So I take 16. Okay, he's still not unconscious. Just
Why do I always get the crit? Sucks.
I don't know.
You know what you did.
That's right. You know what you did. Okay, so it's a new round. Sir Gwyneth will attack with the minus for height advantage, which you already were getting anyway, so it's like there's no penalty at all. And he's going to apply the shield against Sir Caradoc again.
Yeah, that's fair.
Even worse, I fumbled on his crit.
And here we go. Success.
Success.
Did you? Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I get +0, right? Wait, height and minus. Yeah, I'm at +0. Success.
I got a bigger success.
Yeah, so you do 18, but I get to apply my I don't get to apply my shield because I'm applying it to Caradoc.
Right. So 13 damage, punk.
Okay, I take 13. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Add another 3 to that. 16 damage.
Oh, that's right.
Get out of here.
Okay, Caradoc. It's simultaneous.
No modifiers, right?
No modifiers. All right.
Success.
Yes,
Nice.
you rolled better than my 7. You rolled an 8. So I take your damage plus a d6. Oh my gosh.
29.
Dang!
He is killed.
Yes!
You 3 can divide amongst yourselves 250 glory.
So the extra 10 obviously goes to Sir Caradoc. Then 80 if we split it evenly.
Okay. All right,
But
Sir
as though it
Sanson.
were gold, I want to give 10 of my glory to Caradoc. He did most of the work.
You can't just give people glory.
I know. Okay, so
Um,
80.
But Merlin will come up to both Sir Caradoc and Sir Sanson, all of you actually, and he lays on hands.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I have to read what that value is. It might be like 1 point or something. Let me see. Just a second. Okay, that's not it.
He one-shotted me. That's not...
Um, okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, here it is. He restores. This is not against a wound. This is against your total. Okay, so we'll start with Sanson. Oh, I can't do it there. Okay, I'll have to type it in. /R. Okay, this goes against your total. 4 points. And then against, so that's not against the wound itself. And then Gwyneth, you get 6. And Caradoc, you get 4. That apparently was some kind of magical healing. But since Sanson and Gwyneth just got wounded, he'll actually apply first aid if you'd let him. Against
Yeah,
against your
sure.
wound. Okay, so I'll do Gwyneth first.
I need to step away for just like 5 minutes. I will be right back.
Okay.
Sorry.
He succeeded. So
Oh,
that's your well, he rolled a 2. That's good. So he rolled less than his first aid skill. So you get
my healing rate,
your
so
healing
4.
rate back. Yeah. And
That
then,
puts me at 31.
well, that's pretty good.
Nice.
And Sanson, he's gonna heal your wound as well. Uh, okay, hold on. That is a critical.
Oh,
So, Sanson, you get double your healing rate on that one wound.
All right.
I I thought you wanted him to stop rolling those, Sanson.
Now, Caradoc didn't get hit this time, right? No, so he has no first aid opportunity.
I'm at 18. Am I still debilitated?
Yeah, you got to be over half. Well, then you're over half.
Oh,
Yeah, you're over half. 15 is like half. Um, it also says if you're suffering from melancholy, you're automatically healed from that. All conscious knights may make an awareness roll.
I bet. Awareness. That is a success, and a
Yep.
success, and a success.
Yeah, Caradoc hasn't rolled. He's stepped away for a few minutes. But if you pass,
That's 3 of us.
you can see. That was Josh. He rolled. Um, Sir Joseph. You
Oh, fair. My bad.
you notice that Merlin is not. Merlin seems a tad unsteady on his feet.
it drained him of some of his mana.
I'll put a hand on his shoulder and steady him. Like you all right, sir?
A sir is a title for a knight. I'm not a knight.
Yeah, but I don't know what kind of title. Grand one.
You can just call me for dinner. Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Right. The Knucklebee is killed. Okay. Witness this, orders the magician, a fierce glint in his eyes. He goes to the prone figure of the king and gently lays his hands upon the king's wounds. The king sits up, dazed at first, but quickly shakes himself into consciousness. He looks at the broken sword and angrily throws it away. He begins to curse. "My lord," says Merlin, "tender now. There is a lady present."
The lady of the lake.
King Arthur and probably you look around but see no noble woman. "Come with me," says Merlin gently, and helps the king to his feet. Arthur looks at himself and feels where the wounds he had been, because you can see the gashes in his armor.
Hey, you can take the X off me.
And there's okay. You can't do that? Okay. Maybe you can. Merlin gently helps the king to his feet. And you can see that the magician has healed him. "This is a debt I owe you," he says. That's what the king says. Merlin says, "No such tally is kept by me. Long live the king. Now come with me." Arthur and Merlin go to a small boat at the edge of the pool. Both get in. Without visible means, the boat begins moving towards the center of the lake. at mid-lake, a hand rises from the water. It is clothed in bright, shining white samite and brandishes a sword. Merlin nods quickly, and King Arthur reaches out and takes the sword. The boy king receives it gently, and the boat moves to the side of the pool where you are standing watching. King Pellinore then sits up groggily, and when he sees the king, he throws himself prone at his feet. My lord, but if I had but known. Arise, my good knight, all is forgiven. Merlin says, and the spell is broken. From this day forward, the power will no longer bind this place.
Are you talking about the curse?
Yes. If you witnessed Arthur obtaining the sword, you were awarded 150 glory.
Ooh.
And nobody defeated Sir Pellinore. That would have been glorious.
Out of curiosity, how glorious?
200.
Really? That's it?
Well, you would have also have taken on the curse.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Okay. And then we would have had to try to kill Arthur.
You would have.
Does that 140 apply to me too? Or no?
Joseph, if you saw him take the sword, you can get that 150. Absolutely. Okay. Well, since you're here, mount up and let's head on back to court. Is what Arthur says.
Roger.
I feel that you have done a great deed here. Merlin says that you guys are all just peachy. You know, he says that you guys are worth that extra glory he gave you. Okay. When you guys get back to court in Oxford, Merlin shares a tale with the audience, the crowd, Sir Kay, and all the other knights that have returned of your great deed of killing the Knuckleby and freeing King Pellinore of his curse. You may sit at the high table with me at our meal this evening.
I accept.
Which is a great
I'm honored.
Yeah, the high table's a big deal.
Yeah.
Everybody can make an intrigue roll. I'm just closing all my folders.
Success.
Also success.
A couple of successes.
Also. Oh, no. Hoping for a called shot.
The intrigue lets you know that many of the knights at dinner are ashamed. And they vow that a boy even a boy king will not outdo them.
Wow.
Arthur reveals his new sword. And everybody's looking at it like, oh wow, it's a sword. Who cares? It's just some watery tart tossed him a saber. No, I'm sorry. I digress. Okay. Merlin steps forward and tells the tale of the sword, revealing that it's none other than Excalibur, the sword of victory, which King Uther and many other famous people before him once bore. And unlike the sword Clarent, this is a sword of war.
Oh, so that's Excalibur now?
Yeah, that's Excalibur.
Okay, I am back. I am so sorry. What did I miss?
Okay, you can make an awareness roll and an intrigue roll.
Okay, awareness and intrigue.
And did you get the 150 glory?
I got the 90 from splitting the 250. Did we get another 150?
Yeah, you get another 150 for witnessing Arthur obtain the sword from the Lady of the Lake.
Okay. Add that in.
And roll intrigue.
Why did I hit the wrong thing?
Because you clicked on the wrong thing, that's why.
That is exactly what happened.
Okay. It happens to the best of us.
It's an awareness and an intrigue.
Yeah, you can just do one at a time. It's all right. Awareness and then intrigue. Okay, so your awareness allowed you to know that Merlin was drained when he had to use his healing power, and he was having a hard time walking. And Gwyneth actually helped him walk over to King Arthur and heal Arthur.
And then intrigue. A critical.
Oh, critical.
Okay, so at court, after Arthur gets back to Oxford, you were invited to sit at the high table during feast, and Arthur showed everyone present his new sword, Excalibur, and Merlin explained how Excalibur was a sword of war, and other kings before him used to carry this sword. And the intrigue roll allowed you to kind of overhear some of the knights murmuring about how they're not going to let this boy outdo them, and even if he is a boy king.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of not animosity, but rivalry, I would say. I wouldn't say it's hostile. I would say it's like, if he can do it, I can do it, kind of thing. Not
Yeah, they're like, man, I gotta hit the gym.
exactly. Yeah, it's not.
And I get a check mark on intrigue for that critical, right?
That is correct.
Yeah.
That is also
I get a
correct.
critical, I get a check.
Good job.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so that was everything that happens. I hate to say this, but it's true. It's everything that happened in 512. We're going straight to the winter phase.
Excellent.
Yep. So now
What was
Joseph,
the name of that creature?
a Knuckleby.
How do you spell that?
It should be in the older, but there, I'll show it to you again. It is, I think, Sir Gawain fought one of them in the books. I think. Okay, so Sir Joseph, you get to go through 2 winter phases because you missed the last one. You we moved into 512 and now we're getting ready to go into 513. So you can add 2 years to your age, but everybody else can add 1 year to their age. And let me pull up my quick sheet for the winter phase and we will go through it very quickly. Because just so you know, I want to make this announcement. The year 513, it's a lucky number 13, is the beginning of the Gray Knight module. And
Excellent.
it is it's pretty epic actually. Okay, so
So we finally finished the tutorial.
you're out of the tutorial. Or you will be
We-
at the end of this
We
winter
didn't even
phase.
win the majority of our fights in the tutorial.
No.
Oh God.
Yeah, you can only imagine what the Grey Knight will do to you guys. Okay, so the first thing we do is we're going to roll for solo adventures, or solo quests, personal events, I should say. Everybody roll 1d20 except for Sir Joseph, who rolls 2, because you're going to get 2 of them. Let's do this. Hold on. Let's back up. This is not actually the way it should work for Joseph, because you have to do the personal event and then you make all your skill rolls and then we'll go back and do personal event again. How about that? I need to pull a book out. I'm on the right page. I'm on the... Is it core rules? I think it might be core rules. Okay, since Gwyneth rolled first, you rolled a 15. That is love of family. So you basically make a love of family roll to see if you succeed
Okay.
or not.
I failed.
Okay.
My family sucks.
That's what they say about you.
Apparently.
Yeah, winter phase industry. Nope, I must have clicked the wrong thing. Hold on. Oh, these are tables. I don't want tables. I want the actual rules. Aha.
My kid's annoying. My wife got fat. I just want another mission.
Right. Did you said you failed?
Yeah.
Roll against is it a trait? No, that was a passion.
Passion.
Right.
It wasn't even close.
You didn't fumble. Okay, good. And you rolled, what'd you say, a 15?
Yeah.
I gotta scroll. There's like 2 per page. Not aging. I scrolled too far. There it is. This year was marked by many petty and exhausting squabbles with your extended family. Lose
Oh,
one
extended.
lose 1 point of love family.
Oh. Oh well.
Basically, you don't love them as much.
Yeah. I'm glad it specified extended.
Right. Like
So
her.
those 8 points are like all going to my wife and kid. None for Uncle Jim.
Right. Right. Sanson rolled a 19, which is famous or exalted passions. Okay. Choose a famous or exalted passion from the list below. Do you have any famous or exalted passions?
What
They
are what are famous?
okay, well, if none of these are famous or exalted, you may choose any that you do have. Okay, so you have to start with one of these, and if you don't have these, uh, a 16 or better makes it famous or exalted. Hate, loyalty companions, loyalty king. Do you have are any of those exalted or
Yeah, loyalty companion is. Yeah,
it's a 16 or better?
yeah, it's 19.
Okay, you have to go ahead and roll it.
What?
Oh,
What's going on today? I can't get anything right.
it's all good.
I got
You were one away.
Some
today is a
now this
bad
is
goal.
you know who your companions are. Okay, some slight, real or imagined, gnaws at your mind. Lose 1 point of loyalty companion.
Oh, that was probably me.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically you just lose a point. But remember, um, you fumbled it, so that puts a check on it.
Ah, there you go. So you could get that one back.
You could get that one back. All right, don't
You could
forget.
forgive me.
Yeah, anybody else? You got two more rolls. We got Caradoc and Joseph. Both need to roll the d20. Joseph got a 16. What do we got here? We got honor. Okay, honor is good. You roll your honor, and I'll tell you what kind of. This is like throughout the year this happens. Okay, you got a success. That's good. Your peers praise your honorable conduct. Gain glory equal to your appearance. They talk highly about you. And also put a check by it. So far, so good. All right, Caradoc, give me a d20. If you haven't stepped away. There is a green. What is that? WWM. What does that mean?
That's always there. It's just a label or something.
Wild World of Magicians. I don't know what it is. Where winds meet.
While we're waiting, we could roll our checks, right?
Yeah. Experience rolls are next. Owen, are you there?
I gotta fail these. Nope. Not that one. Let's see, is this? Nope. None of them got it. Alright. Well, they're pretty high anyway.
Yeah. Joseph, this is your first winter phase you're going through, right? Right. Josh?
Yeah, that would be the first one.
Okay.
Unless you still want me to roll the other D20.
No, that comes after we get. You're gonna flush everything, and then you're gonna come back. So everything that has a check on it, you roll to see if it goes up. For it to go up, you have to roll higher than your skill. So
You gotta fail.
the better it is, the harder it is. And once you roll it, then just remove the check. And go through everything that's got a check.
First roll is energetic.
Yep.
Yep, that one up.
Fail.
Failure's a good thing. That means it goes up by one.
Yeah, you gotta fail.
Simultaneously, does lazy go down?
Yes, if it's a trait, the opposite goes down. That's right.
Okay. Second roll, worldly.
I don't know what happened to Owen. I know he's got his
Yep,
family there and he's tending to his kids earlier.
Worldly went up. What happens on a crit?
It's not a skill roll, so a crit doesn't affect anything. Crit or fumble, it doesn't matter. It's just you just gotta fail. You shouldn't actually be rolling the skill. You can, it's no big deal. But you should just be rolling a d20 and just trying to get higher than your number. But rolling the skill does exactly the same thing, so either way.
Did my D20 for my adventure not come through? I guess not. I see Glynis. I see Sanson.
No, I haven't seen you. I've been asking, where have you been? Did you step away?
Oh, I'm right here. Huh. Okay, a 6 on my adventure.
Okay. That is just. All right, so I think just might be a skill. So, or a trait, I mean. So go ahead and
Yes.
roll that. Roll your just.
Success.
That's good. You give even and fair judgment, refusing bribes. Okay, if you have a success, you get to put a check by it.
Excellent.
Now, once you get done with your personal event, you go ahead and roll all your skills to see if they go up. All the checks on your character sheet to see if they go up by a point.
I think I only had 2 checks.
Yes, you uncheck everything once you're done with that roll.
You want a failure for it to go up.
I didn't get that. What'd you say?
I told him he wants a failure for it to go up.
Yeah.
Yeah, just roll higher. If you have to roll higher than the value for it to go up. If you click it, then just look for a failure. Yeah.
Yep, I got failures. So, and when a trait goes up, the other part of the trait goes down.
Correct.
Well, entry does not.
Correct.
Okay.
So the better it is, the harder it is for it to go up. Now, Sir Joseph, once you get all your skills rolled for and unchecked, let's go ahead and do your second personal event. So just let me know when you're ready to roll that d20.
Rolling it now.
Okay. 13. All right. That's valorous. Okay, 13. Valorous. Yeah, you're going to roll valorous. You always roll the trait or the passion or whatever that comes up. And then based on what you roll, will determine what actually happens. Okay, here we go. You took part in a boar hunt. Gain 10 glory and a check on your hunting.
Check on hunting 10 glory.
That's always good.
Yep. Now you immediately roll that check to see if it goes up, and then because this is actually technically the second year.
Your hunting went up.
Yeah, hunting went up by 1 point.
And then uncheck it, right?
And then uncheck it. That's right. You start the year after the winter phase with everything unchecked. Once everybody gets all their experience rolls, then we'll go on to the next thing.
I didn't have any checks.
That sucks.
Well, that's because I'm the one
here.
I'm the one rolling all the fumbles.
Joseph, did you read my chat from last week? Because you received 9,600 silver and 60 glory.
Okay, I'll add that in right now.
Yeah. That 9,600 was for the day of the battle that you participated in, and the retrieval of the Roman gold, and yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had that added in already.
Okay, all right, then you're good. Just making sure. Yeah, once everybody gets their skill checks rolled, and once they get, just let me know. Well, your economic circumstance, okay, just so you know, everybody gets 4 librum. Unless you're married, then you get 6 librum instead.
All right.
And librum is gold, where silver is denarii or a dram. Aging, remember, everybody adds 1 year to your age. Don't forget to pull up your squire's character sheet and add a year to his age as well.
Should I make his 16 now?
2 years. That's right. Now, you can, on your squires, everybody's going to make experience rolls for your squires. Squires don't earn checks on skills. They are assumed to have a check on every skill. Okay, so you roll for every skill. But the number is a little bit different for them. If the number is less than 15, it automatically goes up by 1 point. But if it's 15 or better, then you have to roll a 17 or better for it to go up. So far, so good. If it is a 20, you have to roll a 20 for it to go up. Yeah, so you just roll a d20 because it's not a skill thing. It's if it's a 15, you got to roll. If it's less than 15,
go by the roll number.
Okay, yeah, you can just go by the roll number if you want. That works. And just do that for every skill that the squire has. Every skill and trait or passion. Passion.
So I got to re-roll that and get a 17.
Yeah, if they've got a 15 or better skill, you got to roll a 17.
So you roll it twice?
What? It's a D20, you got to roll a 17 or higher.
So we roll it again? Is that what you said?
Why? What are you talking about?
You said we have to get 17 or higher.
Yeah, 17 or higher if they have a skill of 15 to 20.
Oh, okay, I got you. All right. Yeah, that didn't go up either. That one.
So squires, I just have to roll a 15 or less, right?
Yep.
No, if you have to roll a 15 or higher.
Oh, okay.
If they've got a skill less than 15. And you're rolling it for every skill.
Including things like Kyurgi and
No, not if it
literacy.
has. Not if it has. There's literacy and chirurgery are not knightly skills.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And Josh, you're going to do that twice for your squire, right? You're going to go through it once and then once more for a second winter phase.
Okay.
All right, once everybody gets their squires leveled up, we're going to skip horse survival, and then we're going to go to training and practice. And then prestige is kind of the final thing. I know we're nowhere near this, but when you guys get close to age 35, you'll have to remind me. Because I know we're way off, but 35 is when you start suffering aging penalties.
All right, squire's done.
Squire's done. Okay.
Yeah.
So, am I rolling my skills or the squire skills? Because he has a 14.
Yeah, you're rolling a squire. You're not rolling your own. You're rolling all of his skills. Not the squire skill, but all of his skills on his character sheet.
Oh, mine just doesn't have that on his sheet. Okay.
Yeah, you should. And now I might not have added it to you. Let me double check. Yeah, it's added to you. Squire Isaac. He's got his own character sheet.
Yeah, but he doesn't have any like skills listed under him.
He does. I'm looking right at him. Awareness of 5 and courtesy of 7 and first aid of 6. Folklore of 7.
But those are my stats. Those aren't his stats. Unless they're the same. Probably, yeah. I'll just roll them anyway.
Okay. Squire Isaac. Age 14.
You don't roll any of the 0 ones.
You can roll all of the ones, every skill other than chirurgery and literacy.
Well, I didn't know that. I haven't been doing that.
Okay, go ahead and do that.
Yeah, but the last time we did it, I didn't do it.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it now. Are you saying that this is just a copy of your character sheet? It shouldn't be. Yeah, let me. Yeah. It's not the same. I was just double checking.
Oh, I forgot we had the actual sheets for these guys. My fault.
Right.
The last winter phase, I didn't roll the 0 one.
That's okay. Just go ahead and roll them now.
Roll them twice.
Yeah. It's all good. We're all learning here. Okay, so just everybody let me know when you get your squires done so we can go into training. Training is for yourself, actually. Because even though you're a knight, you still get training. And it's training and practice, so. Someone's cranking them numbers out. I hear bloop, 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 bloop. It's all good. Oh, it's because there's multiple of you rolling. Okay, that's why.
And just like before, failure means they actually go up, right?
No.
No.
If the number is less than 15, it automatically goes up. You don't roll; it just automatically goes up. If it's a
Oh, I thought it was like, I thought we had to roll regardless.
no, if it's a
So if it's less than 15, it just goes up.
right, if it's a 15 to 20, you have to roll a 17 or better.
Okay.
Actually, it should say 15 to 19. You got to roll a 17 because once it's 20 for it to go up, you got to roll a 20. I guess they're assuming that if it's less than 15, they automatically just figure it out. They might get to a 15 sword skill before you do. Probably not.
Well, not this time.
Yeah.
Okay, then I am done.
Okay, you're good.
Oh, my squire actually did get a 15 aura about one awareness.
All right. If it's 15 or better, he's got to roll a 17 for it to go up. That's good. If it's a 20, you got to roll a 20. So, Gwyneth, are you done with your squire?
Yes.
And so is
I'm
Caradoc.
done too.
And
I'm done.
Sanson is done. Joseph.
I should be done with him.
Okay, perfect. Everybody's done with the squires. Okay, we're going to training right now. Okay, so you let me zoom in on this because I'm having a hard time reading this. Okay, you can advance. Okay, so you get one of these choices each winter phase. Okay, so if you're going through 2 winter phases, you get 2 of these. But one of them is you can add a point to a trait. Okay. That's like, spiritual or worldly or whatever. Those are traits. So you can add one to one side and subtract one from the opposite. Or you can change a passion. You can add or subtract 1 point from a passion. Or you can add a point to strength, dex, con, or appearance. Or size as long as you are under 21. Because you're still growing.
Wasn't there also 6 points to skills?
Yes, there is 6 points to skills or 1 skill that is over 15. So those 6 points can train 6 skills up to 15. But once it's 15, you can only raise 1 skill by 1 point.
Yep.
Yeah, that's actually on a separate page, but you are correct.
I just remembered it from last time because that's how I got my sword up.
That's right. So you get to choose one of these: personality trait, passion, characteristic, or 6 skill points up to 15, or 1 skill point if it's over 15.
I'm going to do the 6 skill points, putting 4 to horsemanship and 2 to battle.
Okay, that's a good choice. Because you want your horsemanship to be equal to your charge and possibly your sword. Because you always roll the lower of the two. Now, sometimes horsemanship is used when, like, trying to control your mount in a situation and stuff like that. But that's. Gwyneth, which one are you going to do?
I'm not sure. I could use 2 points to bring my charge up to my horsemanship, but at that point they're both at 15. I need a lot of personality traits to get the chivalric knight. I think I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with a personality trait.
That's 1 point.
1 point, yes, but I need a lot of them.
Okay. Okay, I'm with you.
Do we have a handout for what you needed for the different knights?
Yeah, there is, because he showed it to us last week.
I'm looking for it.
It's called an ideal. If you I have it under the compendium, but you don't have a compendium.
Let me
if I log
try.
out and add the compendium, will it update automatically?
We might have to refresh. I've never attempted that.
Okay, I see where it says new compendium. Toggling new compendium will cause a page reload. Let me log out. I'll be right back. Exit game. Okay. And let me go to games. Should be under, is it under content? What is it under? Content sharing? I don't know what it is. Settings?
Here, let me pull up one of mine. I'd have to go through the menu to
Games,
remember.
I think it's game settings.
If I open this.
Content sharing. Customize which compendium.
Yeah, you found it.
Compendium system. I already had it selected, it looks like.
No,
here it is. Share my compendium. Yes. Compendium sharing slot. Am I supposed to fill that? Available slot. Compendium selection. Pendragon core rulebook. Compendium. Save. Okay, saving compendium. Compendium saved successfully. Okay, so maybe if you refresh, you might be able to get to the compendium. I know I can get to it, but I'm not the one who needs it.
Yep, I see the compendium now.
Perfect.
After refreshing.
Okay, it's under rules.
I did not have to refresh. I have it. Good to know for the future.
Rules, and then you should be able to search by, I think it's ideal.
Yes, it seems to be.
Yeah, chivalric knight and all that stuff. Okay.
Okay, so chivalric was just have 6 traits at 16. Oh, no. Okay, never mind. There they are. Energetic, generous, just, merciful.
Okay, and it automatically closed my page that I had open. Okay, no worries.
I am taking a point in energetic.
Okay. That helps if you're debilitated and you're trying to fight.
We got beat up so much this time, or I guess last time.
Every time.
Yeah.
Is the next thing prestige?
Yep, but I want to make sure that Joseph gets both of his points spent. Are you going to do skills up to 15 and then do it again? Or are you going to pick size, or what are we doing? Because you get to do this twice. Josh?
There we go. Can you hear me?
I can now.
I think I'll go for the increase in skills.
Yeah.
And it was a 5 points.
6. You can add 6 points to your skills, but they can't go over 15.
Okay.
Or you could raise one skill that's over 15 by 1.
Right. That's right.
I have none of that.
That's right. Just the biggest bang for the buck is the 6 points, I think. But once you get to 15, then it's a debate on whether or not maybe raising a stat might help. Because you can do strength, dex, con, even appearance actually.
I'll bring up my folklore from 7 to 10,
Uh-huh.
and
Remember, you're going to get to do this twice. So if you want, you can just go with 12 points.
Plus, you could use their.
I used the 1 point to put into strength, and
Oh, okay.
This
Okay. That works. Did some weightlifting.
and
Picked your horse
2
up.
more into hunting.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so everybody's got their training and practice done. Now we do prestige. Prestige is you get 1 point for every 1,000 glory you have. So you look at your glory, and it has to be a full 1,000. So 1,001 is still only 1 point. 1,999 is still only 1 point. And these points can be spent on 4 things. Raise a statistic by 1 point. Lower a passion by 1 point. Guarantee that your wife, you have an heir. And the last one is guarantee that any other child is healthy. Usually you're going to add a point to a stat or a passion.
How high could Constitution?
No, it doesn't add a point to a passion. It lowers a passion.
Yeah.
You can.
How high can con go?
21. Only because you're a
3.
Cymric.
So
Normally it's 18.
I'll put that 1 into con.
There you go.
And 2. Two into strength.
Oh, that's right, because you are more than 1,000.
I have 3,000.
Okay, there we go. Wow, that's pretty good. You
3,307.
You do have to roll for child survival.
Yes.
How old is your child?
Give me 1 moment.
Once they're over 5, you don't have to roll anymore.
She was born in 5/10, so she'll be 3.
Okay, so that's a 1 child dies.
Oh. She got sick, but she recovered. It was a rough winter.
Did you say this was total glory or current glory?
Which is the same thing in my eyes. Total is your current glory. Yeah, it shouldn't be 2 different numbers. It should just be 1 number that you're tracking. It's actually like in 3 or 4 different places on the character sheet, but we're not doing it that way. We're only tracking 1 number, total glory. Or current glory, or wherever you want to keep track of it, but it's only 1 number. I think one is called passive glory, and I think another one is session glory or something. But yeah, it's total. You're going to do that twice because 2 winter phases for you. Oh, and you get that you're taken care of already?
Yep, I am still under 21, so I went up in size to 16 and up in strength.
Okay, you're just like working out.
Yeah,
Okay,
still growing.
still growing, getting them muscles.
I'll actually take another 2 into Constitution.
So you're going to use both your prestige for Constitution?
Yep.
Or no, wait. Do you have 2,000 glory?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay,
26 total.
okay. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So you get 2 for 1 year, and then you'll get 2 for the next year.
Oh, okay.
And that'll be the end of the winter phase.
It's another 2 in Constitution.
Or you're just pumping that Constitution up. Okay. Plus, you can all get fully healed and remove your debilitated marks. So if you're not fully healed, go ahead and do that, Sir Caradoc.
Yeah,
There we go.
that.
And get rid of the debilitated.
Yes.
Did your health go up to 32? Is that what happened?
Yes, it did.
Okay, because your token needs to be updated. Okay. 32. Save. There you go. Now you're good. Okay. So let us begin a new chapter in your life. The year is 513. It is. You feel like the world is taking a slight turn to the better. Arthur is starting to really push this whole idea of chivalry on his knights. He believes that it's a knight's duty to protect the innocent and things like that, not to rule over them. Yes, to rule over them, yes, but also to be kind and just and all this great things. So the world seems to be changing as well. Um, okay. This is an overview. That's not what I want. This is what I want. You guys are at Carlian. I need to spend some time with you guys. Um, I apologize. This is going to be a little bit of an admin, but it's good lore that you guys need to build knowledge, and so that you don't get lost or whatever if I say something. So let me bring you to a map that's near and dear to my heart. Okay, hopefully you can all see this map. It's Carlian on Usk, or Isk as it's called. The U is pronounced as an I, actually. Okay, so the Isk River is, you can see it in the south, and you can see the royal residence is the palace, if you will. That is where Arthur lives, okay? And if you look, okay, hold on, let me see if we can find it. Okay, you see these homes right? Let me get an arrow so I can point. Right there, this little quadrant, this little. Can everybody see that?
Yep. I see it.
Yeah. One of those is your home. So, other than the one in the far right, the L-shaped building, that's not yours. Um, but you guys can pretty much decide which one of these is yours if you wish. Do you want to make a claim to any one of them, or you can do it later? Okay, who just pinged on that one?
That is Sanson.
Sanson on that one? Okay. So let me do this. Okay, that didn't work. There we go. We got it. I got an S there for Sanson. Anybody else wanna pick one of these buildings to be your personal residence?
It's at this spot where Sanson was in, right?
Sanson is in where I put the S.
Okay. Like, is it any building within the entire city that isn't already marked, or
No, in that quadrant, in that little
Quadrant.
neighborhood, that little
Okay.
yeah.
That block.
Yeah,
That one block.
who's pinging right there?
Who just pinged the building?
Yeah, who's
Oh,
pinging
Joseph did.
who's pinging this building right here?
Joseph.
You want that one? That's why you're okay. But that color looked a lot like mine. That's why I didn't really get it.
Quintus took the one I was getting ready to ping. So we'll do.
You guys
this
can
one.
Oh,
you
here.
guys can
Paradox.
fight over it if you want.
I'm good. I'll take the one with the corner building. That was the other one. One that I'm pinging now. So.
You
Okay,
can't
that's
take
fine.
you can't take the L-shaped buildings.
Oh, I can't.
Oh, then here.
Then I will
You
take
can
the
have
one in
that
the
one.
middle. Nope, I already took it. You can go back.
Okay,
you go
okay,
back. I took the one in the middle, Quintus.
Got him.
Okay, so that should be Caradoc.
I don't have to fight the church traffic.
I don't know why yours is so gray. I don't know. You got it on another layer or something? I don't know.
Oh no, I made mine the same color blue that my pings are.
Okay, no, we're good. Okay, so let's talk about these this place, the city of Carlion. It's often called Arthur's favorite city. The Archbishop Dubricius is the Archbishop here, and he's the head of the Roman bishops in Britain. He's sometimes found here, but he's often out at other churches. So just know that Dubricius is the Archbishop here. Okay. This is what I wanted. Okay. Carlion is beautiful, situated by and large. It retains its rectangular shape, characteristic of a Roman military camp, giving it the Rome camp. Okay, woods and meadows surround it. High above the water, not far from the city, a rocky eminence stands, dominating the river Severn. This local landmark is called Gold Cliff. It's golden rock. Where the sun rays strike it, the stone shines very brightly and takes on a golden sheen. Okay. I'm skipping over a bunch of stuff because a lot of this is just, it's a larger town than it was in Roman times. The amphitheater still stands. I do believe that's the old Colosseum. I don't know. now used as a marshalling ground rather than a gladiatorial fight. Okay, so you see the old Colosseum is where like the armies would gather and stuff like that. Um, the palace has recently undergone restoration. The passing of time has changed the fortress city. It began in a Roman pattern, um, cut into quarters. Okay. Houses, shops, servant quarters, stables fill parts of the town. In the center, the fine houses that once sheltered the military tribunes, you would see uh, maybe over there in this section. Uh, there's an old legionary headquarters, has become the Lord Mayor's Palace. Okay, so the mayoral palace right there by the city cross. Uh, Other important sites include the Riverside Quay, uh, split into commercial and military docks, the old legionary barracks, which now house the Lord Mayor's soldiers, one of the city's old Roman bathhouses. Gotta love the bathhouses. Frequented by locals and visitors, and a great hospital. You notice right over there, there's actually like a specific place for healing, not just a church. Thursday is market day or game night. Okay, it's market day. There is a fair on the feast day of Saints Aaron's and Julius on the 1st of July. That's just something to know. You'll notice there are two churches. There's the St. Julius and St. Aaron. Okay. There's the Tower. Okay, let's get rid of that. There's the Tower of Giants. That's this over here. Just in its own little section there. It's basically a castle, Carlian Castle. It stands on the eastern corner. Okay, you see where it stands. Mott and Bailey. So that's like a hill with a tower on top of it. And they call it the Tower of Giants. And it's tall enough that it's possible to look over the neighboring hills. Everybody can make an intrigue roll to hear a rumor about the giant tower. Okay, Gwyneth doesn't know anything about it.
If they told me, I wasn't listening.
If you crit, you can put a check by it. So,
apparently, I'm going to really crit intrigue a lot because that's the second intrigue crit.
Well, you heard that there is a secret tunnel that goes below the river, to the other side of the river. You see where it says road to Newport? Like it heads in that direction, under the Bullmore Village and all that. It might be like a Sally port or something to to be able to get in and out of the castle. You don't know where it is. They didn't share that with you, but you've heard people maybe talking about it.
Okay.
Um, because you critical, you heard this. That would have just been a success. Nearby, in an undisclosed location, is a hidden cave wherein sleeping warriors lie, waiting for the day of Britain's need. Yeah, so they're the Dunedain or whatever from Lord of the Rings. Yeah, there's some undead somewhere that's going to come and, the rightful king with the right sword can bring them back and all that. That's where he got the legend from. Okay, so that was the Tower of the Giants. Let's talk about the churches real quick. Two famous churches, each dedicated to one of the 3rd century saints. I guess we're in the 5th or 6th century. I don't know what 513 is called. The Church of St. Julius hosts one of the 3 perpetual choirs in Britain, where 200 monks sing hymns in shifts all day and night.
Wow.
It is here that Arthur was crowned. The Church of St. Aaron, the one at the bottom there, supports a small school of philosophers as well as a nunnery. And you guys can make either a religious roll or an intrigue roll to hear some fact about Church of St. Aaron.
Wow.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, almost a crit.
That would be a success.
A fumble is a check. Remember, you can learn from failure. Okay. Not only is it a school of philosophers, as well as a nunnery, but some people say that the dubious legal art of astrology is practiced in secret.
Ye gads.
I know, it's horrible, right? No, I mean, that's kind of like, I'm not going to say it's a sin, but it's just dubious.
They're researching magic.
Yeah, it's kind
basically.
It's kind of like magic, yeah.
Ugh.
Okay, let's talk about the Colosseum real quick. Colloquially called the Colosseum by locals, it's a Roman amphitheater. It did indeed once host gladiatorial combat and other spectacles. As Britain descended into disorder, the king of Esquilian ordered the amphitheater to be fortified, turning it into an ersatz fortress. It's here that the boy king marshals his army in his early reign. Yeah, so that's in 510. This is where you guys gathered. Okay, you don't know any of that. Okay, moving on. That was Colosseum. The royal residence. You've been there a few times. You are obligated to go there and pull guard duty every now and then. Okay, this was once the riverside villa of the provincial Roman governor, raised when the military camp evolved into a city during the reign of Emperor Diocletian. Later, it became the residence of the kings of Esquilian before becoming a royal palace, when King Elaine bequeathed it to King Arthur as a token of his former allegiance and support. The building and grounds have been extensively renovated and improvements to make the quarters worthy of a high king. Um, every year, when he makes his annual progress, he always makes sure to include the palace as part of his itinerary. Basically, every year the king will travel the kingdom, kind of like waving to the peasants and shaking hands, kissing babies, and it's called progression. And he makes sure that that path goes by his palace.
You mean procession?
Procession, yeah, but it's a progression. Um, and last is this is all game terms, so it doesn't really matter. Basically, there is a ditch and rampart and a Roman wall, gatehouses, double gates, round towers, and you can pretty much see that all on the map. You can see where the gates are, you can see where the towers are, and all that good stuff. Okay, and that was the city. Okay, we got that out of the way. All right, so now the areas that you see the buildings that look like they're just gray boxes, they're not filled in by white or what have you. Those are ruins or buildings that have been torn down or are being rebuilt, so they are not fully intact. Okay. Um, right. So, like in the upper portion of the town up here, and in this little area, and then down here by the market. Um, yeah. The river Usk or Isk, I keep saying Usk, but the river Isk, I do believe that if you travel south along the river, you'll actually go uh, out into. Let me see if this map shows it better. Yeah, it kind of does. I'm going to drag you to a closer to a world map. And you can see Carlian right there, and then you can see how the river Isk goes down into the bay. Just so you know where. Okay. 513. After winter. With the recent revelation of Arthur's royal parentage.
With your phone.
Okay. With Arthur's royal parentage, Merlin at last put to rest the lingering doubts of the boy king's right to rule. The gift of Excalibur only added to his increasingly regal presence. Priests say the sword is a sign of the king's divine right to rule, while bards sing that it marks Arthur's incarnation as the Shining One, come to save the land in this time of need. For his part, King Arthur now styles himself the Pendragon, like his father Uther and uncle Aurelius Ambrosius before him. The comings and goings of innumerable nobles, envoys, petitioners, and supplicants fill your lives. Whenever you visit the king at court, many eligible young ladies are calling as well. For everyone agrees the king needs a queen. The chaos and confusion of years past is mostly a memory now. Yeah, the world is starting to slow down and accept Arthur, and uh, everybody's feeling good about themselves, you know. With all of these visitors come swarms of rumors buzzing like bees after pollen. I never personally would have said that, but okay. There is talk of a visit sometime last year from Lot's wife, um, Queen Margways. Um, King Lot, the one that you just had a big battle with. On some I guess it was a year ago or previous year, on some sort of secret mission of peace. What came of it, few can say, though there is speculation the king is now betrothed to one of Lot's daughters. Others whisper of a barbaric tragedy in the north, of an evil force, Merlin perhaps, who snatched hundreds of infant boys from their cradle and murdered or sacrificed them.
They believe it.
Well, people don't know anything, It's now the year 513, and after a 1 year respite, rumors of war swirl once again. If Margways, Queen Margways, did indeed venture south to work out a peace deal, it did not hold. Intrigue roll. There we go. Intrigue roll. I'm waiting for a critical. Oh, there's a critical.
Critical.
I see that. That's a check.
Ask and you shall receive.
Yeah. I think Owen might have stepped away.
No, I'm still here.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
What was that rolling?
Intrigue.
No, it hasn't failed me yet.
I thought I heard you yelling at someone in the background, so I figured you stepped away.
Oh yeah, no, I was. Okay, I passed.
But okay, everything's good.
Everyone is succeed.
A successful intrigue roll discloses a rumor of nightmares that have been plaguing King Arthur lately. No one knows the cause, save perhaps Merlin, and he is tight-lipped about the whole thing. By day, the king is as active as ever, and always happy to stop in his current business, whatever it may be, to discuss chivalry. You have been busy training for battle, forming your own established convoy. Basically, one of you is going to be the convoy leader. Says, and this is a decision you guys will have to make. The one with the highest glory is the convoy commander by default. If another knight has a better battle skill and wishes the position, there's a role for that. So who has the highest glory? I think it's Sanson, but I could be wrong.
I'm pretty sure it's Sanson.
Yeah, you can just holler it out. Okay, Joseph's got 2,600.
I've got 3307.
3307. What about you, Sanson?
3227.
Oh,
Oh?
you must have just went over. It might have been a fight that you were in that he wasn't in.
I think the person with the best battle
Oh,
is
it must have been when he was moving.
because
It could have been that,
You gotta
or
roll
it could have
battle.
been when you went into battle and everybody stayed back to heal.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember. But either way,
I think that was only like 12.
yeah, it wasn't a whole lot. It was 12 and a half, 13. So as it sits, Gwyneth has the highest glory by under 100, I think. If somebody else has a higher battle than you, they can not fight you over it, but discuss it with you.
I've got an 8.
Anybody have a
I
higher
think,
battle?
no, no.
The battle, I have a 12.
There's our leader.
Okay, so um, do you want to give him, or do you want to take? First of all, do you want the position of Conroy leader?
No.
So if he doesn't want the position, it automatically goes to the Glorious.
Okie doke.
Okay. Um, as spring gives way to summer, word. What?
Hold up a minute. I think since in Conroy, we have to go by the leader's battle score, so it would be better if the guy with the highest battle is the leader.
Okay, yeah, I'll take the head of the convoy. Convoy, sorry.
Okay.
Well, it's not an okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have to succeed at a modest roll to allow him to take over.
Ah. I see.
Are you modest, Sir Gwynnis?
I think he's modest.
I am the most modest man you have ever met in your life.
All right, you are not modest at all. Okay.
Well, apparently he is. He's willing. You are willing
I-
to step down and give command to him because he apparently understands positioning of troops and flanks and stuff. And you're like, I don't know what that means.
My battle score is just high enough to tell me my position is not at the front.
And you're willing to step down because okay, all right. So am I hearing that Caradoc is the one we're talking about?
Yep.
Okay, you are the conroy leader. A conroy is basically a fighting squad of knights. So it's basically you four and probably another 4 or 5 knights that are going to be with you. These other 4 or 5 knights, think of them like red shirts on the Enterprise. Okay. These guys are just background characters. But you never know, you might get to know them and they might win you over someday. Okay, as spring gives way to summer, word reaches Arthur that King Ryan's is besieging King Leodegrace at Castle Terrabil near Stafford in Camliard. Okay. King Leodegrace is fairly close with Sanson and Gwyneth. In the fact that they fought together in a tournament. If you remember that, back in the day, back at 510, I guess,
Right.
3 years ago. Okay, so let's take a look at the map. Camliard, you've been through there. Camliard. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Is this a map that I should be able to let you guys look at? City of Legend. Stafford. That's not a good map. I don't like it. Remember the Castle of Salt. Okay. Stafford. I'm jumping around. I got so many different maps. It's like they spliced it all together. Okay, this one works. Well, I'll I'll drag you onto this one. Okay, so everyone knows where Carleon is, right? It's down here by the Severn Sea. And then up here is Stafford, Carahas. This whole section up there is Camliard. That is where King Leodegrace hangs out. Yeah, so King Ryans is besieging King Leodegrace at Castle Terrabil near Stafford. Okay, so in that spot there.
Have we heard the reason of this siege?
We're getting there. The king's order, the king orders his army to assemble and march to lift the siege. I mean, there's no questions asked. King Leodegrace is a loyal servant of his. King Arthur is not going to allow just some other king to come into his kingdom and raise hell.
Plus, he's a friend.
And he's
brother.
his friend, exactly. Yeah, super duper. So you march to lift the siege. Mustering and marching out goes smoothly. Other lords join Arthur's summons as he makes the 90-mile march north from his unofficial capital at Carleon. There's a lot of narration involved. Okay. Arriving at the siege, as the sun begins to set, you see the mighty double Mott and Bailey edifice of Castle Terrabil, and the enemy's siege works surround it. On a hill sit two giant tents, one bearing the arms of Ryans, and the other the arms of King Lot, the Pendragon's great rival. It seems...
Joseph asked a question in the chat.
I don't read chat when I'm talking.
Yeah, I was going to let you finish first before I brought it up.
Yes. You can assume that it's 120 silver to have a craftsman make that for you. That could have easily been done over the time that you have. Okay, so yeah, just FYI, I never read chat. If you need to ask me something, just stop me and talk. You know, if you put it in chat, like I said, just let me know what you did. You put it in chat, like Sanson did. He let me know that you put something in chat. Okay, arriving at the siege, as the sun begins to set, you see the mighty double Mott and Bailey edifice of Castle Terrible and the enemy's siege works surrounding it. On a hill sit two giant tents, one bearing Ryans and the other King Lot. It seems the 12 kings of the north have linked up. This will be another desperate and bloody battle. The army makes camp and settles in. Envoys ride between Arthur's tent and those of the rival kings. Arrangements are made to meet on the battlefield in the morning. Wow, this is a link? Okay, hold on. The battle... Oh, okay. Everyone else marks the time. Checking and double checking your weapons, armor, and horses, trying to give yourself something to do to pass the time. There's much chatter, but little laughter or singing to be heard. Everyone knows that Ryan's and his brother Nero are fearsome opponents, rumored to be half giants, and their troops have swollen the ranks of Lot's already impressive host.
We gotta take out a lot. Stop all this bullshit.
Everybody give me a d20 roll. Just straight up d20. Got a 3. Got an 18. Got a 1. Okay. Give me a second. Caradoc. Your squire's name is Aaron?
Yes.
Okay. Or so it was. No. Aaron comes running up to your group. His face looking fit to burst. My lord, I just heard. He stops suddenly, realizing that he's shouting. He drops his voice to a whisper. I've just come down to I've just been down to yonder village, and he kind of points in towards the woods. You don't see a village, okay? To see the reprovisioning, and I got to talking with one of the local alewife. She tells me King Ryan's is involved in a secret love affair with a certain lady Devaz, and she dwells not far from here. And the king is even now engaged in an assignation with her. And then his voice raises as he's super excited. He's starting to yell again. It's easy for you to see that he is excited.
Well, good sir, do you know what her position is? The lady.
Where is she?
Yeah, I don't know what her position is, but she's just one of the local noble ladies that he's having a secret love affair with, and he's currently there right now by himself.
Yes, where's she at? That he would be there.
Make a trusting or suspicious. Make a trusting roll. I guess it would be trusting. Make a trusting roll. If you fail, then you'll make a suspicious. Everybody can make a trusting. Everybody. You don't have to.
Okay, the question I was asking her, where does she hail from?
Right. Everybody can make a trust. If you crit, you put a check. But if you fail, you need to make a suspicious roll. I don't know what the name question means.
Hanson is suspicious.
If you succeed on suspicious, then just play it out that you don't necessarily believe this guy. Okay, but if you made your trusting roll, or if you criticaled your trusting roll, then you definitely believe him. I don't know. She has a if you made the roll, the trusting roll, then you believe him to be earnest. It is possible that this youth has fallen for a trap meant to lure knights away from the army for capture or interrogation.
How do we know you're telling the truth, son?
Oh, I wouldn't lie to you. You're my. This is my night. I'm.
Are you accusing my squire to lie to me?
I wish to uphold the virtues of King Arthur set forth as being a chivalric knight myself someday.
This is your squire?
Yes, Esquire. Okay, just a second. If you catch the king without his bodyguard, you have a chance to capture him and bring him back as a gift. But on the other hand, some people might think that as underhanded. But also, some people might think it as being prudent. So go ahead and make a prudent roll. Everybody can roll prudent. If you're suspicious, you're just suspicious. If you're prudent,
That's a tough roll.
I got a crit. Oh no, someone else got a crit. Joseph got a crit.
okay, the squire is clearly in earnest, but it is quite possible that he might be being tricked. Not everyone needs to go. If you're planning on taking action. Those who remain those that want to remain behind can make a prudent roll to be allowed to stay behind. If you're not planning on staying behind, you don't have to make a prudent roll.
What do you say, gentlemen?
Did anybody make a critical success on suspicious?
No.
No. I saw some criticals and I saw some trustings. Okay. If you critical on suspicious, you would not be allowed to go. I know.
High risk, high reward.
That's right.
I ask your opinions.
So what do you say, brother? I always go to Gwyneth. He always makes the right decision.
If we can do anything to stop that,
not to tell you your business, my lords, but a king would venture a king's ransom.
Yeah.
Yes, and
not to have a repeat of last time.
Well, we're not interested in the money, but we're interested in how it affects the war effort.
No, but Arthur would maybe.
No, we're interested in the money.
It might be a gift.
That is a good idea.
Did you see how upset everybody got last time when they thought they weren't going to get paid? We're interested in the money. We definitely need the money for this.
For King Arthur.
Yeah.
Okay.
Benefit of taking out.
Am I hearing this correctly? You're all going to go capture this guy.
Yep.
I think we're. Yeah.
Except for Sir Joseph, who says perhaps.
But we're going to be very careful.
Are you going, Sir Joseph? Because the rest of the group is going. Silence.
I think it's a bad idea, but yeah, I'll follow along.
Okay. So you're peer pressure. No, that's all right. I got you.
But we're going to be cautious.
So everyone gets into their armor and prepares to set out. Aaron leads you into Canuck Chase Wood. Okay, I don't even know if I've got Let me move this party token. Whoa, that's not the button I'm looking for. Okay, it doesn't say where the woods are, but Canuck Chase Woods. We'll just assume it's right there. Blah, 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 blah. The squire leads you to Canuck Chase Woods along quiet trails by the light of the moon and away from the encamped armies. So basically, you guys are kind of like covert. After a half hour, the light of a campfire becomes visible through the trees. A pavilion tent stands nearby with 2 horses, one a gentle palfrey and the other a massive stallion. Contently grazing in the flickering shadows.
Any banners?
You see a tent. No banners, no heraldry, just a big pavilion tent.
Are the horses at least recognizable?
Well, one's a war horse, obviously, and the other is like a riding horse. But no, they're not. They don't have like heraldry on the armor or anything like that. You can get closer. This is just what you see in the distance through the trees.
Who's good at stealthy? Someone to scout it out and see what you can find out.
I don't think that's even a skill.
I don't think that's even possible with our armor on.
But that's true.
No, you can sneak in chainmail. It's just hard. But you can do it. Just go real slow. But no, everybody can make an awareness roll after trying to get a little closer to see if you see heraldry or, basically you're trying to make out what's in the area. Did Gwyneth?
I see things.
Yeah,
Gwyneth
Gwyneth
has a
made
good
it.
awareness.
Anybody else going to make an awareness throw? There it is. Only Gwyneth sees this. That's because Gwyneth is part devil. There's all the hair he's got.
Woof.
Yeah, that's right. Wolfman.
Woof woof.
He is just blah 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 yada yada yada. No. Awareness roll. Okay. All you can make out with a successful awareness roll is great rumbling voice engaged in quiet conversation. So you hear like what you would think would be a big man talking quietly.
I wonder if that's the giant they were talking about.
For only you that hear it, Gwyneth, you get to make a literacy roll. No, that's not it. I guess it's orate. Give me an oratory roll.
Oratory.
I know it's weird, right?
All right.
That was a failure.
Okay, so you don't understand what he's saying, or you don't. It's too quiet. He's kind of whispering, and it's kind of a distance away. You're trying not to reveal yourselves. How do you want to approach this situation?
Do you guys want to approach the tent?
Are there
Are there other knights or soldiers around the tent?
No, it's bare. It's just the 2 horses. Okay, so this is a.
I'm gonna throw open the tent.
This is a just a knowledge that I'm going to throw out. You can fight him or attempt to capture him one-on-one, or you can gang up on him right? It's obviously those are the choices. Um, and if you make an honor roll, I can tell you a little bit about ganging up on him. Everybody make an honor roll. Well, Gwyneth knows. Sanson knows. Joseph knows. And oh wait, Owen failed. Okay. You guys know that ganging up on him is not an honor loss. Okay, because if you meet him on the battlefield, you would definitely gang up on him, you know? But it wouldn't necessarily be chivalrous to do that. Now, attempting to capture him through trickery or stealth might not be kosher.
Yeah, if we all get on him, maybe he won't fight. There's all four of us.
What was the name of the guy we think is here again? King what?
Ryans.
He's one of the kings there that's with King a lot.
Yeah. I could remember a lot. I just couldn't remember Ryan's. Do you guys?
Okay, if
Do you want to challenge him?
You made your honor roll. Okay, if you threaten Lady Vaz or try to capture her or threaten her, that would be considered dishonorable or unchivalrous.
No, we don't want them. We just want the king.
Right.
Arthur would
That's right.
probably
But
be
I'm
able
just
to
saying
get a lot of-
I'm just saying
lot
that
of
if you
insight.
did threaten her, then you're taking it too far, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
let's go capture this king.
I have to say, how I would prefer to do it is to announce our presence, let him get dressed, and challenge him to a duel.
You want to duel him?
I feel like that is what King Arthur would say is the right way to do it.
I agree with you. All right.
Also,
This
remember,
chivalry.
remember, he's a half giant.
But also,
Or so the rumors say.
anything less would do dishonor to whatever lady is in that tent.
Listen, I'm not opposed to waiting for him to get dressed. I am opposed to a one-on-one duel. Especially if he's a half giant.
I agree with him.
Can I give it a go, and if I lose, you guys can gang up on him before he kills me?
Dealt with giant?
You sure about this, Gwyneth?
Because my family has, and one-on-one, you probably won't win.
But it's important that I try.
Hopefully it doesn't make you useless for tomorrow. If you want to try, I won't stand in your way.
That is true. There is a battle to be had on the following day.
Not if I win.
No, if you win, we're still fighting. We're just not fighting him. We're fighting Locke.
Oh, fair enough, yeah.
This is
Gotta try.
If your determination is set, Gwyneth, I won't stop you. But if
Okay.
it looks like you're going to lose, I'm stepping in.
We're all stepping in.
Okay, so how are you going to present yourself to him?
Gonna walk up near his horses and say loudly, King Ryans, in the name of King Arthur, get dressed and come out. And if it's not him, they'll just be really confused.
Right.
Probably say,
Okay.
"Who?"
You hear a little. There's somebody outside. Did you hear that? I think I heard somebody say something. And you hear his voice like, "My love, you just stay here while I go take care of these annoyances." Okay, you heard that. Now what do? Do you just wait for him to come out? You just wait for him
Yep,
to
I'm
come
gonna
out?
stand there and wait.
Okay. Okay. Let me see here. I've got art. Art.
What could possibly go wrong?
Okay, you got king. That's not how it's supposed to be spelled. It's supposed to be a Y. R-Y. Wait a second. Yeah. Whoever. Yeah, it's R-Y-O-N-S. Okay. Ryan's. But I don't
Why
know.
is his sword glowing?
Because it is.
Oh.
I knew this was a bad idea.
Hey, you guys remember what I said about that one-on-one?
Danger Mind.
No,
Okay, where is King Ryan's? There he is. Character sheet.
but I already
Got it.
regret it.
Okay, so he steps out. He has his shield and he has his helmet on now, which he didn't a moment ago. He looks like he's pretty buff. He does have a sword that is glowing very bright. So bright that you have to make an awareness test to be allowed to attack him.
Like every turn or just once?
Every turn.
Oh. That's unfortunate.
Okay. He is going to invoke a passion, love Lady Varizi or whatever her name is. And he gets a success. So he's going to get a +5. Uh-huh.
I
We'll do even better.
am going to
You
invoke...
saw what that threshold was, right? He's really in love.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, yes, he's size 25.
Oh.
Just FYI.
Can I use my honor?
Honor, yeah,
Because the
yeah,
whole
yeah. Because
one-on-one duel?
I would say yes because you invoked a one-on-one.
Okay. Success
So
to
you
my
also
sword.
you also get a +5. You didn't want to put that on
Aha,
awareness.
I can power up too.
You didn't want to put that on awareness.
Oh man, I didn't think about that.
I'll let you do it if you
No,
want.
their awareness is 14, swords 15.
He
Either
wields
way,
a-
I need to pass them both.
He wields a sword named Marmoidice. It is said the pagan god Vulcan forged it, and the heroes Jason and Hercules wielded it.
Oh my God.
The sword glows with an intense light when unsheathed, bright enough to blind opponents. Those fighting him suffer a -5 to your weapon skill. Making a successful awareness roll negates the penalty.
So you either have a +5 or it's a flat because of your honor now.
Yeah, that I think that's preferable. Because if I put it into awareness, it's either a -5 or a flat. Now it's either a +5 or a flat.
Let me send you back to Arthur in a box. Okay, so I'm going to strike you dead. What are you going to do?
I'm going to strike him unconscious.
Okay, sounds good. Go ahead and let's roll. No, you need to make an awareness test.
Yep.
Did you want to put the +5 on awareness?
No, I'm going to put it on sword.
Okay. Because it's not a
Success.
because it's not a guarantee that. I mean, you'll always
Yeah.
get to attack. Okay, so you don't
Well,
get
actually,
the,
if I had, it would mean I basically always pass awareness, but I'm fine with my odds. So then I
Okay.
have my sword.
you get a +5 for honor,
Yes.
right? Because you negated the negative.
Right.
Okay. I want to see if he does not have a plus on his sword skill. It might already be added in because it's pretty high.
Because with a +5 to my sword, I will always hit.
No, because I can roll higher than you.
Oh, right. I forgot.
And I can't not roll higher than you. But here we go.
Oh.
I rolled a 7.
This was most definitely a bad idea.
You take
Oh.
One-on-one was a bad idea.
you take 30 damage. You get to
Okay.
use your shield though.
So that is double my knockdown.
Okay.
And so after my shield, I take 13, which is not my major wound,
Okay.
but it does hurt.
It does hurt, and you're knocked to the ground. Okay,
So,
guys.
guys, since
Are you all going to jump in
he,
at this point, or are you going to continue to let him fight? Because it's round 2. We're going into round 2.
Do you want help, Gwyneth?
No. Oh,
all right.
but he hits like a tree.
Or a
Like
giant.
the giant, half giant.
He's a half giant, Gwyneth. What did you expect?
I'm gonna make him a quarter giant.
It's only 76.
I could take another one of those and still be awake.
Okay. So you have to make an
Completely
awareness.
useless
If you're
tomorrow.
are you gonna fight him?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, make an awareness test.
A success.
Okay, so you only get a +0, and I get a +5.
All right, because I'm on the ground.
Because you're on the ground getting up.
That is a 6.
If I roll a 1, I have a 6.
Ah.
Wow, you always make those crits at the wrong time.
39 damage.
That
I think
could have
I
been
think
worse.
we're gonna have to jump in.
You do get to use your shield, though.
Yeah. So that knocks me down, but then we have movement. So I get up?
Actions are... No, if it knocks you down this turn, you can't get up.
Okay. So I am still knocked down. I take 22 damage out of that one. Oh. I am at 0 exactly.
You die at midnight. Unless
All
you
right,
get
I
unless
think
you get a
it's time
first
for us
aid.
to jump in.
Okay,
So no, I
All
do
right, we're
not get
jumping
to
in
my
now.
feet.
yeah, you
It was a
don't.
bad idea in the first place.
Okay.
My squire's still here, isn't he? He led us here, didn't he?
Yeah.
Couldn't my squire give him first aid?
He
Well, we
could, but
jumped in.
you have an hour to give someone first aid.
Well, either way, we need to jump in.
But right. But I'm just saying, you don't have to make your squire do it. You can, or you can
I think my
wait.
squire's first aid skill might be higher than mine. Is why I'm saying.
Oh,
my
okay,
squire
okay,
do it.
yeah, yeah. I would wait
Can
until
you,
you.
Uh,
Yeah. He can pull him
Let's-
out of the fight and do first aid while the rest of you jump on this giant.
Yeah.
can you put a blank map out and put the counters out?
There's no need for that.
All
We
right.
theater of the mind, man. Theater of the mind. Because you guys can get 3 people on him, and there's 3 people left, and that's the end. If everybody's
Okay,
going to attack him.
I guess we're all attacking this one.
Okay. Are you using a maul or are you using sword shield? I always have to ask you because you have this unusual.
I'm using them all, and I'm using a passion.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and make your passion roll. What are you passionizing?
Homage Arthur.
Yeah, that works.
No. A crit.
Yeah, you get a plus 10 on one skill. Do you want it to be awareness? Or do you want it to be. I wouldn't. I would go with maul.
Yeah, I'm going plus 10 on the
Okay.
maul.
Anybody else want to do? Oh, I keep forgetting. I forgot
Could
that
I
I
call-
had a plus 5 for my passion. Okay.
Could I call honor for passion here?
Honor, it's not necessarily
feel like it.
honorable to jump him with 3 people. So I'd say no. It's not, no. You can choose a different passion, though.
Oh, yes. I was also going to roll an homage to Arthur.
Okay.
Fuck it. I'll call. Are there any downsides to failing a passion?
Yes. If you fail, you get minus 5. If you fumble, you get minus 10.
Ah, all right. Just hoping I have good luck. Okay.
That's a plus 5. Success is 5, critical is 10.
Could I use devotion and do a little prayer that I don't get one tapped?
Is that a passion?
Devotion to my
Oh,
deity.
divine. This isn't really a religious situation. It's not like someone desecrating
but I'm
a
like
church or
praying that this guy doesn't kill me. Trying to help him.
right, but that's not really what the passions are for.
Understandable. So no passions for me.
Okay. Yeah. He's not a Saxon, so you can't. I don't think he is. Hold on, just a second. Norgales. No. Okay. He has a hate King Arthur passion, but he's not using that. Okay.
Okay, I'm rolling awareness.
Yep. If you're getting ready to attack, make your awareness roll. If
Oh, I'm only plus 5. instead of plus-
exactly, you're only plus 5, and I am also plus 5. I'm gonna say, if he's not,
I am
plus
also a
5,
plus 5.
So who do you want to go with first, Derek?
Well, you whoever rolled their attack first. Oh, whoever. No, you only did awarenesses. Okay, I thought you were going to go awareness, attack, awareness, attack, awareness, attack. No big deal. Sanson would be first. Sanson, Joseph, then Owen.
Oh, you got a crit on me again? What the
That's what it
frick?
looks like. If you can crit him, it's possible. You could roll a 20. Look at that.
Apparently, he just did.
We
It's a-
went blow for blow.
Okay, it's a tie. Something happens on a tie. Let me double check this here.
Maybe nobody hit.
I think you both hit, but we're gonna see. Combatants tie. Both suffer damage minus their armor and shield. Yep. Both suffer. So, don't forget to roll your critical damage.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay, so I'm going to take 36, right? That's quite a bit, actually. Minus my armor and shield. Trying to do math here. I'm subtracting 15, so it'd be 21 damage. Is that what I'm taking? Yep. He blocked your critical damage, basically, and he's taking 21 damage. 21 happens to be his major wound. Guess what that means?
Hey, he's down.
He's
And I
down.
might be down too. Depends
Yeah,
on what he rolls.
That's true.
We both knocked each other up.
He did 49.
Minus 10 is 39.
You get your shield too. Oh, you don't have a shield. That's right.
Nope.
That's
So
more than.
we're both down.
Is that more than your hit points?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so.
Okay, so you're at 0 and unconscious, and he falls flat. You guys don't have to roll your attacks because he is down and out.
That was like a magnificent strikes from both of us. It was
That's right.
like.
Well, you both.
Versus Caradoc with just his hand.
All right. So at this point, someone needs to do. Okay, I do believe that Gwyneth has 2 injuries, so you can make 2 first aid rolls against him, and Sanson has one major injury, so you can make 1 first aid roll against him. So who wants to do the first aid? Whoever has the highest.
I have a 5. My squire has an 8.
Okay.
6.
And a 6. Okay.
Looks like your squire do.
It only takes about 30 minutes to get back to camp. Right? So you could have someone in camp do it. Let me just double check
Yeah, that'd
that.
probably be
That'd probably be the best one.
Let me double check to make sure everyone gets ready.
Make sure you tie up the king and bring him along.
It's a half hour to the campsite. So yeah, you can.
All right. I'm
you
going to
guys,
gather up the king. I'm going to take the king's sword.
Yeah, good idea.
There you go. That's a major find. And okay, so the king, his armor, his sword, he's got a horse there. You could throw him on the back of his.
Yeah, I'm taking it. We're taking everything. We're leaving the lady alone.
Well, I'm saying you'll have to because he is so big you can't carry him.
Well, we should take the lady with us to protect her, even though she's an enemy.
Are you going to kidnap her too?
No.
No, we're just going to ask her if she wants to come along.
No,
I don't think she wants to stay
I'm
in.
pretty sure she's in.
Yeah,
We're enemies to her.
Yeah, you're
I
in.
think she
You're
wants to
in.
be out in the woods by herself.
No, she's going to claim we kidnapped her. We're not doing that.
Yeah, if you
All right.
don't stop her, she'll get on her riding horse and ride off.
All right,
Let's
we'll let
get
her
the
ride off.
king and Gwyneth and Sanson back to camp.
Okay. So the king's, you wake up the king's surgeon. He's got a 22 first aid.
Yeah.
So that means he'll crit on an 18 or better. So let's do Gwyneth's first roll. I'm going to roll it. Okay, you get your healing rate back on that first injury. And then you have a second injury. You get your healing rate back on that one as well.
That puts me at 8.
And then I'm going to do Sanson. You get double your healing rate.
Crap.
Yeah, you get double your healing rate. Okay. No honor loss. You didn't sneak up on him, so nobody gets deceitful. He doesn't voluntarily surrender. Okay, he's unconscious. He invokes the passion. Okay, right. Nobody fought him on horseback. Oh, as Lady Vase rides away, she screams, "Villains! You have slain the noblest of knights." She spits, her eyes blazing with equal parts grief and fury.
He's still alive.
It is a face you will not soon forget. She doesn't know that. She just saw you hit him over the head and he just keeled over. You know, that's what she saw, a big hammer smack him in the head. Okay. Okay, sounds good. You guys, even Gwyneth can receive this. You guys will have to divide 200 glory amongst. So I guess that's 50 apiece.
Yeah.
That was easy math. Yeah, he was worth. He was worth 200 glory.
It looks like you got a nice sword out of it, dude.
Yeah, we'll okay, so you bring him back on his horse to Arthur. I assume you wake Arthur and let him know that what you guys successfully did. He's like, "This is Ryan's," and he's like super. He seems to be like delighted that you have Ryan's captured. Is he still alive? Is he alive?
He's alive, my lord. My king.
Ryan's spits at Arthur. And then Arthur says, "Put him in irons." And then somebody brings some manacles over and locks him up. And then tend to his wounds. We don't want him to expire. And then he comes over and he pats all of you on the back. This is Arthur, not Ryan's. He pats you on the back and he goes, Merlin, check each one of them. And he's like, oh, okay. And let me do my D3 plus 3 magic. This will be for Gwyneth. You get 4 points off your total hit points. And Sanson, you're getting 5. So he casts some spells.
I'm conscious. I am debilitated.
And then Merlin disappears. Like he vanished. Nobody knows where he went to. Okay, you didn't fail this.
I'm conscious but debilitated.
Uh,
Now that we have him captured, what is King Arthur's plans for him?
yeah, I'll have to let Sir Nero know that I've got his brother, King Ryan's.
That might demoralize his troops as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we will hold this over them, and maybe we'll get some benefit in the coming battle. So we'll do that next week. This is what we'll call it for the night. Yeah, so there's still going to be a battle, but it's going to be Lot and Nero, and Ryan's won't be in the fight.
I have a new sword to use.
And nobody has tried to take it from you. So that wasn't a. Let me see if I can. There you go. Did you get that? Little
Yeah,
pop
there
up.
we go. Oh, wow. All right.
Yeah, so it gives you a +2, and it gives them minuses if they can't make their awareness.
Oh.
It doesn't make you do 7 dice of damage, but you know.
Well, I after growing in size and strength, Caradoc is doing 6 dice of damage. So
What's your size?
right now it's 16.
Okay, that's not bad.
He gets to
18
go one more size before he starts getting fat.
Well, 18 is the maximum, but yeah, you're right,
Yeah.
right. When you're 21, it'll start
Yeah.
growing. Okay. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Got about Battle of Terrabil. It's not terrible. It's even though you would think it would be.
What's the chance of the 2 crits on both sides?
That's I don't know. What is the odds of 2 20s being rolled? This,
The whole situation stunk of just an ambush.
I earned the sword, but I don't need the sword, so that's why I let him have it.
I don't know if it was an ambush. Really, you guys are the ones that
We did the ambushing.
you did the ambushing. Yeah. Well, not. I don't know if it was ambushing, but yeah, this picture.
No, it wasn't an ambush.
They got a picture of King Ryan fighting some guy, and he's hitting him over the head with the sword, and the head is split into 2. It's a pretty gruesome picture. You captured it, or yeah, you brought him back to Arthur's tent. Yeah, you already did all that. Okay, well, I will catch you guys next week. You guys take care.
All right.
All right.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Don't forget your check on Maul.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me during this live stream. And pretty exciting. We got this is the actual start of the Grey Knight campaign. So um, yeah, we're now in the Grey Knight book, which is 513, 514, and 515. But we're in 513 right now, which is I think it's called Bearding the Lion, whatever that means. All right, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out with me tonight, and I will catch you in the next one.